This is the CC Radio podcast.
On this week's show, we're talking about face-off reboots, Birds of Prey teaser trailers, and Bad Boys for Life.
Welcome to Comic Confidential, the weekly show where we discuss our favorite things from popular culture. My name is Cade.
And my name is Troy. Welcome to the show, the seamless show that is Comic Confidential, where nothing ever goes wrong, including 30 takes.
Should I leave every take of the pre-roll that you just did?
No.
I think I might.
No, don't. No one needs to hear that. It's like, it's very rare, and it is very rare that we actually ever have to edit this show.
Yeah.
But sometimes shit just goes wrong.
It goes crazy.
And this is one of those times. You know what it is? I'm hopped up on Pepsi Max creaming soda.
Oh, yes. Now, look, I have to put you on blast.
Okay.
Because you and the majority of our listener community put me on blast because I like these weird flavors.
Yeah.
Now, you have got a creaming soda Pepsi Max.
Yeah, boy.
That's a weird flavor.
Is it?
Yes.
Creaming soda's not weird by itself.
No, but either is peach, either is lime.
No. They're not drinks.
Yes, they are.
A creaming soda literally has the word soda in it, so you know it's a drink. It's a drink.
Okay.
It's a drink flavor.
So if it was peach soda.
Peach is a fruit. You know?
No, that's fair. So what do you think of it? Because you and I, we've both had it. I bought a bottle of it yesterday.
Yep.
What's your thoughts?
Just let me have a refresher taste.
Oh, a refresher taste.
So
He's wetting the palate, as they would say. He's swirling. He's tasting the aromas.
It's a fine drop.
It's a fine drop.
It's a fine drop.
Yeah.
Very reminds me of old-timey London.
Oh, right.
Yeah. When I was there in old-timey days. No, it's weird. It is a weird flavor, but I don't mind it. It's growing on me. First time I had it, which was yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
I was like, hey, this is weird. But as soon as I found it again, I just ran straight to it. I'm like, I got to have this.
Yeah.
That's got me thinking, because we're also about to reveal the Arnott's Biscuits poll.
Let's not spice it up too much yet.
No, not yet. But we talk about food a lot.
We should do a foodie podcast.
Well, I was thinking then it's quite possible that great mates, since your wife has already said that we're not actually great mates at all, should just be called fat mates.
Oh, I like that.
It's like it's a play on flatmates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's like fat mates. And where we just talk about all the foods we eat.
Look, if we could get a sponsor that was like HelloFresh or something like a healthy food thing, I would consider it.
Why would it need to be a healthy food thing?
Because that would make it funnier. Because we're fat mates.
Because we're fat mates.
Yeah.
But we're sponsored by like
Jenny Craig or something.
Yeah, Jenny Craig. Yeah.
I would so do that.
Make that happen, Kevin Smith. He's a
ambassador
Weight Watchers ambassador or something.
Yeah.
Isn't he? Is he Weight Watchers?
Yeah, something. I think it is Weight Watchers.
Yeah. I keep seeing the WW and I keep thinking Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
But it's
you know
Weight
what?
Watchers.
He probably sees the WW and starts crying.
He probably does. He's like, oh, this is the closest. And then he'll start talking about his kid somehow.
I love her so much.
And then he'll start crying some more.
Oh, Harley, you're the best.
And and then his wife. We get it.
Yeah.
You love your family, mate. Like, come on. We all love our families.
Look, we all have to put up with our families.
We all exist
in the
same world as our families, all right? We've all been there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm going to give you a hot scoop.
Okay.
I don't rate the creaming soda, Pepsi
Really?
Max, as good as the raspberry one.
Okay. Do you like creaming soda by itself, though?
Yes, but
Nah.
if I had any other choice, I'll take the other choice.
Yeah. Well, that's not very, because there's always another choice.
But it's not like I wouldn't drink it.
Unless you're walking into some creaming soda shop and like the only thing they sell is just Kirk's creaming soda. It's the only drink they have
Here's
on
the
the
thing.
shelf.
If I had the choice between, because I don't like to drink really sugary drinks.
Yeah.
So if I had the choice
This
between...
is Pepsi Max. There's no sugar.
Yeah, I know. But if you're telling me about creaming soda.
Sure.
So if I had a choice between creaming soda and say Coke,
Yeah.
I'll take the creaming soda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what I mean. I would choose it over others, but it's not going to be my first choice.
Okay. Fair. So you don't rate it?
It's okay.
Or you rate the raspberry higher?
The raspberry is way better.
Let's be honest.
opinion.
It probably tastes exactly the same.
No, it doesn't. I've got some in the fridge if you want some.
Raspberry?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want that disgusting shit.
Get that fucking out of my mouth.
Get that fruit shit out of my drink. To quote a very good friend of ours.
Rachel.
Yeah.
She'll be on next week.
Is she?
Yeah.
Excellent.
We're going to be reviewing It Chapter Dos.
That's 2. We're not going to get into that again.
I saw it in Spanish.
There's going to be no
English subtitles.
There's going to be no more Spanish accents on this show.
Is Dos, is that in an accent?
Well,
do you have to say it with the accent?
Well, you kind of.
What if you said it in an Australian accent?
Well, you got to say like
Dos,
mate,
Dos, mate.
Yeah. Anyway, I haven't seen it, so I won't be there. Thanks for having me.
Wow. Look, it's not at all that you don't have a scheduling conflict.
Yeah,
because
I do.
You know, you don't know how to use a bloody calendar, mate.
Hey, the calendar isn't going to stop me from having to bloody
save the world. Yeah,
effectively.
That's fair.
Hey, do you want to get into this biscuits poll or what, mate?
This is huge.
It's huge.
I feel like this is the most interactive poll we've ever done.
Now, it's not without controversy. Because
we had to remove a clear winner because it didn't occur to us.
No, well, as soon as I put it on, I'm like, well, that's going to be popular.
Yeah.
I should probably leave that off. But then I'm like, no, we'll see what happens. You never know.
Yeah.
We're talking about, of course, Tim Tams.
Oh, the almighty Tim
Tam. The almighty Tim Tams. Clear winner.
Easily.
Like, it's in a league of its own. It had all the votes. And it was only until Tim Tams were removed that other biscuits started to get votes. It's like, oh, fuck, there's no Tim Tams.
Now I better vote for something else.
Now I'm going to have to vote for bloody ginger nut.
See, the thing is, Tim Tams, you could almost do its own list because Tim Tams have about 18 different flavors.
Well, they do now.
Yeah.
Very quickly, what's your favorite?
Oh,
I don't want to talk about biscuits this whole episode.
Yeah, no, I did tempt you with this as the biscuit episode. I said, Troy, I reckon we could talk about biscuits this whole episode.
I'm not going to say that about 5 hours ago, I got a text saying, hey, what if we spoke about biscuits the entire episode?
And you're like, ooh,
tempting.
Let me eat my biscuits first and then I'll reply.
So what's your favorite Tim Tam?
You can't really go past like the double coated ones. They're pretty good. Like they're the best diabetes ones.
They'll give you the most.
Yeah.
The most diabetes for your buck.
Caramel's pretty good.
No.
See, I'm a big caramel fan though.
Yeah, I'm not really.
And the white chocolate ones.
Oh, okay.
You can't go past white chocolate. It's so good.
Well, that was your nickname at high school.
Yeah, white chocolate.
Yeah. So I see why you're drawn to it.
Yeah.
I like the salted caramel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is different to just plain caramel. It's got a little bit of salt in it.
So says the name.
Yeah. The other one though, I just like plain.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the plain ones.
Just the original Tim Tam, man. But there is nothing better than a Tim Tam that's bitten on each corner.
Oh, you do the Tim Tam slam.
I do the Tim Tam slam.
I've never done it. I've never done it.
You've never done a Tim Tam slam? Oh.
No. You know what? I have
a
fear.
We are fucking shit up this weekend.
Yeah. Look, man, we're Tim Tam slamming all week.
All weekend. We're gonna get a family pack of Tim Tams and a tin of Milo, and we're just gonna cut sick.
See, problem is I don't drink milk unless it's in a coffee.
Well, that's what it would be.
Yeah,
it's got to be hot.
But you know what though? I'm scared of ruining both things.
No.
Like, what if I drop the Tim Tam in the coffee and the coffee's ruined?
How is it ruined?
Then I've got a soggy Tim Tam.
It's a Tim Tam coffee. People pay good money for that.
Look, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I don't know what my problem is. I've just never done a Tim Tam slam.
You just scared
at me.
You just
bite me.
I will.
Yeah.
Once this podcast is over,
we're slamming.
We're Tim Tam slamming all over the place. Just bloody salty and white chocolate over here, just going at it. Do you want to know the winners?
Yes, I do. I'm really interested because I checked in and there was like mayhem going on in there.
It's mayhem.
People are like threatening other people.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn, just settle down.
This is like, you thought Marvel had fanboys.
Oh boy.
Ooh, you thought DC or Star Wars had angry fanboys. You ain't seen Arnott's Biscuits fanboys.
Damn.
They are the worst.
They are savage.
They're the worst of the lot. Hey, clear winner. Mint slice.
Great choice.
And it is a great choice.
It's my number one.
It would be, other than Tim Tams, it would also be my number one.
I would choose mint slice over Tim Tam.
Okay.
Every day of the week.
Really?
Yep.
I do like a good mint slice dunked in a coffee as well.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh, see, I'm not about putting things in my coffee. I'm about putting the coffee in me.
Yeah, but it's just because the mint slice is quite thick, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't like sog the biscuit up.
Yeah, right.
But what it does,
and it's also coated.
It's coated.
Yeah.
So it just melts the chocolate enough that when you put it in your mouth, it's all melty and minty.
Damn.
Worst, there was only two.
Really?
Two Arnott's biscuits that didn't get a single vote.
Really?
Yep.
What were they?
That's the chocolate ripple. You remember those? They're just the chocolate biscuits. They're just the plain old. They're just like they look like ginger nut cookies, except
they're chocolate.
Yeah, right. They're actually quite nice. I feel sorry for them.
It's not like they're not bad.
Well, then the other one's milk coffee.
That's fair.
And that's fair.
Yeah, that deserves to be on the bottom.
That's like the plainest. It's like when you're getting beaten by nice, like the nice biscuits, you know your shit.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Honestly.
Oh.
Dark Horse.
Yeah.
Second place, Scotch finger biscuits.
What?
Mate. Yeah.
Are you kidding?
The people in our listening community are weird.
Damn, I would have thought it'd been the Monte Carlo for sure.
Yeah, it was up there. But
the one that you wrote off as the worst.
Well, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of Kingston's.
Right.
Because I don't like those.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. No, Monte Carlos are good.
How do you eat your mint slice?
Do you
eat
I don't even know how to answer that question.
Do you eat the mint part first?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Right.
I just bite into it.
Do you? You're a madman.
Yeah.
What about your Oreos? Let me guess. You don't eat the cream first?
No. I just eat them like Oreos.
Fuck, you're a sick person.
Like a biscuit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do both.
Yeah, you go both ways.
Yeah. Now, with your mint slices, you open that whole packet. You're eating the whole packet.
Look.
Have you eaten a whole packet of mint slices before?
There are two types of biscuits, my friend, that once opened don't go back in the fridge.
Yeah, okay.
And that is pretty much Tim Tams and mint slices.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Mine's mint slices, Oreos.
Okay.
Oreos are dead set my kryptonite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Good.
You can buy packets for like $1.
Yeah,
and it's just like,
at like the dollar shop.
Anywhere. You go on the Coles and they're like right there. Buy a billion Oreos for $1.
And then all you want is a salad. And the salad's too expensive.
So you make an Oreo salad.
So you make an Oreo salad, which is just a packet of Oreos that you smash into a bowl.
Yeah.
And you put some dressing on top.
More Oreos.
Yeah. Just milk. That is enough.
Milk.
That's enough food talk. But that's the poll winner, mint slice, baby.
That's amazing.
That is the consensus best Arnott's biscuit of all time.
I like that. Well done.
Of all time.
Everyone's a winner, especially us, because that's our favorite.
Strangely missing the incredibly racist gollywogs.
Fucking hell.
That left the shelf back in the 80s
to
be replaced by scallywags that were exactly in the same shape as gollywogs.
Wow.
It was very bad.
That's terrible.
Very bad. Would not pass now.
No, not at all.
And they're gone forever.
Far out.
But that was a very popular Arnott's biscuit at the time.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
It was a different time.
It was a different time.
It was a very different time. Not a good time.
And the biscuits were bigger.
Time. The biscuits were bigger.
Yeah.
All right, man. First thing I want to talk about.
Real talk.
Now. I know
we're only 14 minutes into the episode and we're starting to get real.
Okay, this is where it gets real. I want to talk about this first. I know it's last on the list, but I just saw it.
Oh, okay.
And I want to talk about it.
Because you have a joke.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's not even a joke. It's an observation.
Okay.
But we have to talk about this. I am, of course, talking about the Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys.
Which just plays the whole time.
Honestly, it's just Bad Boys saying over and over and over.
Yeah, but it's the Puff Daddy one, the Diddy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just constant.
Bad Boys.
The whole time.
I should get that on the soundboard here and just press it all the way through the episode.
Yeah. Just Bad Boys for Life trailer finally came out, man. Bad Boys 3.
And you didn't even know it was out.
Or 4, because it's Bad Boys for Life. We've spoken about this before.
We called the title months ago.
They didn't do the twisty thing on the E at the end of Life to make it a 3, though.
But they did on the announcement.
Oh, okay. Did they?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone, Michael Bay, has been listening to this podcast.
That cheeky motherfucker.
Cheeky bastard. All right, look, just What are your thoughts? Honestly, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's the coolest, and I can't wait to go see this. It looks dog shit. It looks so fucking bad,
boys. That's where you'd press your button.
Yeah, bad boys. Bad boys. This looks so bad. Man, Martin Lawrence is fat as shit. This is coming from a fat guy. Like, if you're Martin Lawrence and you're standing next to Will Smith, looking as good as Will Smith does.
Will Smith looks great for a 51-year-old.
Exactly. And Martin Lawrence looked like a fucking 51-year-old, 51 stone.
Yeah. Is that heavy?
That's very heavy.
I don't know stones. I thought we were watching Big Mama's House 3.
Oh.
That was my joke.
That's pretty good.
Honestly, though, I thought there were parts in that thing where I'm like, is he wearing a fat neck suit?
Yeah. Oh my God. It's just the neck. And no, it's his head. It's his head and his neck.
It's his head and his neck. The old man.
He's got the shake
the old
going
man double chin. If he didn't have that goatee, it'd be all just flapping around like a turkey neck.
Man, he had so long to get in the shape for this movie. Maybe he was even worse.
He's a 55-year-old man, Cade.
I don't care. Will Smith is that.
Will Smith's 51.
Oh, okay. So it's 4 years.
There's 4 years.
Martin Lawrence spent them eating.
Just consistently. Look, I don't want to talk about, this isn't the body shaming episode.
Yeah, true.
The amount of times we have called ourselves fat, that's fine. We're allowed to do it. But he does look fat, doesn't he?
He looks so bad.
I feel like it's one of those...
It takes me out of everything this movie is because that's all I'm noticing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be bad or rude. But it's like, come on, man.
Think about, remember, oh no, you haven't seen them, have you? You haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious movies, have you?
No, not yet. But Vin Diesel getting fatter and fatter over him?
No. So there's a, I think it's Fast 4 because I think it's the first one where they introduced The Rock. So that's either 5, that's 5, sorry.
Yeah.
So Vin Diesel starts off fat in that movie.
Yes, he does.
And then as the movie progresses, he gets more and more buff. So they did some earlier shoots or later shoots or something or whatever when he had either let himself go or decided to like start getting into the thing. This is a similar sort of thing because there are some shots where you see like Martin Lawrence.
It's a stunt
and he's
double.
got normal neck.
No, it's a stunt double. It would be. It's a neck double.
Stunt neck.
There's a scene.
They deserve their own category of Oscars, don't they? Stunt necks.
They really do. Troy, there's a scene where Martin Lawrence jumps off the back of a truck onto a helicopter with a ladder hanging off it.
Wasn't that Will Smith?
No. Will Smith was already on the ladder.
Nah, that was Will Smith, bro. Nah, you need to watch that again. I swear to God, that was Will Smith.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I wanted to be Martin Lawrence.
I don't care. No 51-year-old is making that jump.
No way.
No 51-year-old is riding a motorbike into the back of a truck.
And then getting up.
Flying onto the truck. And
slamming into the truck.
Slamming into the truck, getting up, and then doing a big run, jump, through an explosion, and then just hanging onto a rope with one hand.
Yeah. I don't buy it. What do you think this movie's going to be about? Drugs.
Drugs.
Has to be drugs. Is it in Miami?
They're always in Miami, baby.
Yeah.
It's going to have a Pitbull song. I can guarantee that.
Oh, you know that. Mr. Worldwide
Mr.
coming
Worldwide.
back. You reckon Will Smith will do a song? He did one for Aladdin.
He did one for Aladdin.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be a Will Smith song.
There's no Disney money behind this.
I am pretty excited to see the captain back, the sweary captain.
Yeah.
Joe Pantoliano.
I'm surprised they got him back. Mind you, what he's got. What has he got going on?
True. Well, I'm sure he has been one of the greatest character actors of our generation.
It's true.
Joe Pantoliano, you shut up.
I'm sorry. I apologize sincerely. Take this as my open letter of apology.
To Joe Pantoliano directly.
Someone send this to him. Tweet it.
I'm going to watch this movie.
I'm going to watch this movie. I'll probably watch this movie with you because no one else will see this movie with me.
That's true. We'll go watch it together. But hey, man, I am ride or die, Bad Boys for life.
Oh yeah. Look, we kind of called it all the way through the scenes. It's kind of like, all right, there's the low shot, there's the pan, and there's the lens flare.
There's the lens flare. There's the slow mo. The classic Will Smith chucking a jacket on in slow motion. There's the point at each other. There's the two guns to the side.
Yeah.
Bad
Boys
for life, baby. There's
Bad Boys.
There's Martin Lawrence's fat neck again. Oh, it's all in there. We should do a commentary.
We so should.
I don't know what it's going to be about, but I think it's going to be
because they've done the family story.
They've done the family. I don't know, man. I think
They've done the drugs.
I think it's just going to be about.
Oh, and he's retiring.
He's trying to retire.
It's
He's
his
thinking
last-
about retiring.
Hey, what was
Getting
it like?
too old
What's,
for this
what's
shit?
no. What's the usual trope for a cop movie? I'm like 4 weeks away from retirement.
And one day.
Yeah, one day from retirement.
That's like, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much that.
Meanwhile, Will Smith is like, retiring? Motherfucker, you're like 50 years old.
Yeah.
You got like another week in you.
At least.
What'd you think of Will Smith jumping through the pink smoke in slow motion shooting?
I didn't hate it,
It's pretty cool.
if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I don't know why that smoke's there.
Yeah, either do I. Someone's doing a bogan gender reveal. And they're doing burnouts. And you know how those ties?
Oh, yeah.
It's pink or blue.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They're in the western suburbs of Sydney.
Yes. That's what it is. It's Bad Boys Down Under.
Bad boys down under.
Bad Boys.
Fucking bad boys. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I've had enough.
Would it just be called Sick Cunts? Instead of Bad Boys?
Oh, imagine that. Sick cunts for life.
Oh, I want to see a spin-off.
And it's just, oh no, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah,
I do not want to go down that rabbit hole. But someone's wearing an Adidas tracksuit for sure.
You know it. And they're driving around in Commodores.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love that.
Oh,
That's all I want now.
I'm not into it.
I just want Sick Cunts for life.
That's coming out soon. Anyway,
Men at Work is
2020.
is the theme song.
Oh God, you can imagine it.
It'd be so good.
I don't want it. That's coming out next year. Bad Boys for Life. Get into it. If you haven't seen the teaser trailer, because I really don't think anybody watched this thing.
Yeah, it like flew under the radar.
Man, here we are, whatever today's date is. And I haven't seen it until today, and it's been out for like at least
I think it's been out for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
yeah,
or something
I think
close
it
to
came
that.
out at the same time all the Disney Plus stuff happened.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like just got overshadowed.
Really poor timing, you guys. Really poor timing.
And that's not like Warner Brothers.
Not at all. They're all over this shit.
Hey, let's look, guys. We're going to release Shazam the same time that you bring out Endgame. You cool with that?
No,
no,
it was Captain Marvel.
Was it Captain Marvel?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no. I can't remember.
Mhm.
They did something.
Oh no, it was Endgame.
It was around the same time as they were releasing all those sorts
Yeah.
of things. Yeah. It certainly ended its run.
Indeed, it did.
Indeed. Yeah. Hey, let's talk about this other one then.
Oh, another reboot from the 90s.
Yep. I'm trying to not sound depressed, but Hollywood just keeps rebooting the movies of my life, and I want them to stop because there is no way they can reboot 1997's John Woo classic Face Off with no Nicolas Cage, no John Travolta, just inconceivably swapping bodies and faces. It's not going to happen. Who are they going to get? You're never going to get anybody with the same sort of charisma as those two in the 90s. Nicolas Cage in the 90s
Was huge.
he was huge.
Him and John Travolta were like two of the biggest stars going around at that time.
One of them was literally one of the biggest stars physically going around at the time, and they still managed to swap bodies.
Is this the
as
fat
well as
shaming
faces?
episode?
This is the fat shaming episode. I'm sorry.
Wow.
John Travolta wasn't that fat.
He was,
Not in 97.
do you reckon he was bald?
He was 1,000% bald already.
He had to be,
Yeah.
yeah. I like him bald. He looks great.
He looks pretty mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, why would you not be rocking that?
I don't know.
He has like a good bald head. He hasn't got like the weird shape. It's just like normal.
I feel like though when you've been, like your whole sort of career is really based off
Great hair.
great hair, which
Yeah.
it was kind of like kicked off in Greece and all that sort of stuff.
Totally.
To not have that anymore, that would be pretty depressing. Not that I'm talking about stories from my own personal life.
Yeah, not like this story is like emotionally invested in me.
Yeah, not that this rings true to my own personal loss of hair at all.
No, not at
Because
all.
it's not, all right?
Yeah.
But it is, I can understand why it would have taken so long.
Mm.
But I'm glad he finally did it.
Yeah, I think he looks great. Do you know he's doing the rounds at the Australian comic events?
Yeah, why? Like the cons.
Yeah.
He's doing the cons
He's
round.
doing the cons, man.
How come?
Who knows? Maybe he's just like, this is what he wants
What's he
to
done?
do now.
What's he doing? What has he been in? Battlefield Earth? Like, what's he in the cons for?
I have no idea. Like, I don't think he's a relatable person.
Insofar as
Like in that con circuit.
no, apart from Face Off,
and maybe like
Battlefield.
Die Hard Grease fans.
They don't exist.
But that's an old ass movie.
That's an old ass movie.
It's like why go around for that?
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a lot of what's the hacking one where what he did with Swordfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like people like, is Halle Berry here with you?
She got her titties out. I don't think there are many like 90s hacker movie fans out there or early 2000s hacker movie fans that are just like, ooh, God, I'm going to this con.
John Travolta's there.
I'm going to get him to sign this picture of
I'm going to get him to sell my Dell laptop.
Probably not happening.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is.
Maybe
there's some sort of weird like cult following to Swordfish that I don't know about.
Maybe.
I didn't mind that movie.
It was a really good movie. I liked it. Let's
talk about this for a second because you know what is a good movie? Face Off.
I love Face Off.
Face Off is fucking great.
Hell yes it is, man. This suited Nicolas Cage down to a T because he could just go like crazy and you could just be like, yeah, that guy is
He's
like
legit nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a documentary. It wasn't even like there was no script.
It was just following a day in the life of Nicolas Cage. I could eat a peach all day. I really, really love this movie. 22 years on, it still holds up. I've seen it recently.
Really?
I haven't seen it this year.
Yeah.
Probably didn't see it. I think I saw it in like 2017 or something. Right. I'm going to have to watch it again. I'm really keen. But I love it, man. I love Face Off. And now Hollywood have decided, Paramount, they're getting the Fast and Furious producer because of course they are. Because what else are they doing? What else is Paramount doing right now? Nothing. They're just making Fast and Furious movies. And now they're going to reboot Face Off. And I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work.
You know what? I want them to do it with Kevin Hart.
No, don't.
Imagine Kevin Hart's face on like The Rock.
Somebody is listening to this, Cade, and they are now going to make that happen.
That could be the new twins.
If you don't think The Rock is out there, like just somewhere,
like he has an AI.
He has an app or something that just has roles.
Yeah,
and just any role in Hollywood is just fed through this app, and he gets an alert about it.
Yeah, and
he's seeing that now, and he's going, "Fuck yeah, I'm going to do that." And you know who I'm going to put in this movie? Kevin Hart.
Mini me.
We're going to make Face Off. And make a twins movie if you're going to do anything, but don't do that either.
No, I want that.
I don't.
I do. I reckon that would be good. It would be bad. I want the Wayans brothers
bad boys for life.
But I want the Wayans brothers to direct it.
Oh, come on now.
So it would be extra shit. And like borderline to the point of racism where you're like, I don't know if I'm comfortable watching this.
It's 2019. I'm pretty sure none of that could possibly happen at this point.
It's the Wayans brothers. What have they been doing lately?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think they've been doing TV.
One of them was doing something. I remember one of them. Oh, yeah, of course. Damon Wayans has been on the Lethal Weapon TV series.
Oh, yes, he has.
I don't know what the rest of them are doing.
And he's the oldest one.
No, I think he's the second oldest one.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was the oldest.
There could be one slightly older whose name I don't know off the top of my head. There's like Damon, Marlon, Sean. That's all I know.
That's it.
But there's more.
Is there? I thought there was only 3.
Oh man, I don't know.
Maybe there's one more. The unknown.
There's definitely one more. It's Wayne Wayans.
Yeah, that's it. Totally. Yeah. Did you hear that there was like rumors of a White Chicks 2?
Yeah, I did.
I want that. I want Terry Crews, man. I just want like a movie with Terry Crews. Because there's not enough movies out there with Terry Crews being charismatic as fuck.
There's not. There definitely isn't.
Is that because he can't be a leading man? He's like only good at these one-liner quips.
He's probably he's a great sort of
comic relief.
Comic relief. He seems like a very, very, very nice dude.
Yeah,
but I just don't know if he's leading man worthy.
I want to see a movie with him as a leading man. But I don't know what I want him to be.
I think he's 1,000 times better than The Rock.
Yeah, I do as well. Have they ever been in a movie together? You need to see that on an IMAX screen.
You would.
To fit them both on.
Yeah, I don't think they have. I don't know.
I wonder if there's beef there. I bet there's beef.
There's probably beef.
Yeah.
There's a lot of beef.
Yeah, there's a lot of beef.
There's a lot of beef if they get in a room together. I don't want this at all.
Just leave Face Off as it is.
Just leave Face Off alone. So if you had to have it happen, you want The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Oh God, man, I don't know about that, but that's it is what it is. It's
Okay,
probably going to
no, no,
happen.
no.
That's happening now.
No. I'll give you one alternative. It's either that
Yep.
or Danny DeVito and Zac Efron.
What?
Because I want Danny DeVito on Zac Efron's buff body.
I'm trying to think of the physics of it, but you
'Cause they're
know what?
both
It
short
doesn't
dudes.
matter. It's all I want. If they're okay, this is all I need from this movie, though, right? If there are no slow-mo gun jumps, like
Yeah.
sideways gun
Yeah.
jumps,
Oh, it's a waste of my time.
this is a John Woo movie, baby.
Yeah.
If you're going to reboot a John Woo movie, you got to have sideways gun jumps,
Prerequisite.
and you've got to have doves slow-mo flying in the air.
That's the opening title sequence.
The only good thing about any of this is that one of the writers they've tagged to do it did do. I think that he previously worked with the producer on 22 Jump Street, so that's something.
Oh,
Yeah.
What if it was a comedy? What
I
if it was like a modern version of Freaky Friday?
do that then?
That I would be down for.
Do a Freaky Friday with The Rock and Kevin Hart. That's fine.
That would be fucking hilarious, actually. Actually, no, that's just Jumanji again.
That is Jumanji. That's exactly
That's
what that
Jumanji
is.
3.
Let's move on.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's depressing. All of it. Now that you've brought The Rock and Kevin Hart into it, you've found a way to make it even more depressing.
Sorry.
What's not depressing is there's been some leaked Marvel what if images out there. And I guess the biggest thing we've got to talk about is the fact that you didn't know this was animated.
No, I didn't. Because I was honestly wondering how they were going to do this series because I had like absolutely no real information about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, are they shorts? Are they like 30-minute episodes?
Yeah.
I had no idea. But animated, I dig it.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
It makes way more sense.
And it's going to make it heaps easier to do.
Absolutely. Holy moly.
So we had some leaked images of T'Challa as Star-Lord.
Now let's talk about this.
Okay, well, let's talk about the what if is.
Yes.
I guess first, if you want to do that.
It's basically, layman's terms, alternative universe.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Best way to think of it.
Yeah, it's just, hey, what if bloody T'Challa was Star-Lord?
Hey, imagine if that was a thing.
Hey, imagine if that was the thing.
Oh,
Let's
funny
write a story about it. There it is.
There it is. It's one of the first ones that they're going to do. Very interesting choice.
Yeah.
Now, because my understanding is, and looking at the concept art that has leaked, is that it's basically going very closely to what is actually in this Marvel universe.
Yeah.
So they're essentially just taking that, animating it. I wonder if they're going to continue like the story because if we got Killmonger in that world now, with Star-Lord out of it, does like Wakanda take over the world?
Oh, I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah.
What if?
What if that happened?
What if that happened?
Hmm.
Maybe we'll find out. Another thing we got to see is Zombie Cap.
Yes.
A screenshot of Zombie Cap. He looks pretty good.
Do you think they'll do the whole zombie story?
I heard that they are.
Really?
I don't know if they're doing it as part of What If. I think they are, but I also, there's some part of me that thinks that maybe they're actually going to try that as live action, but I don't think they are. I think they're going to do it as part of the What If.
No, they should. Surely they couldn't do it live action.
It'd be very. Could you imagine? It'd be like Infinity War, but then everyone's just a zombie.
I would love it.
You'd have to get all those characters back.
You know what? I would love if they did that in the Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I'll fucking dig that.
Well, we sort of got. Remember in what do you call it? Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Yeah, we got the Iron Man zombie.
Iron Man zombie. That was pretty cool.
That was amazing.
They could just do it that way.
And there was a lot of great feedback about that.
Yeah, there was.
Everyone loved it.
That was one of the best scenes of the movie.
Yeah.
Zombie Cap. Anyway, that's the thing that happens. We also get a little bit of Peggy Carter. She apparently becomes Captain America. What if?
What if?
What if that happened?
Now, I wonder if Steve touches her on the chest when she comes out of the out of the capsule.
Mate, it's the 1920s,
So,
40s.
totally-
Was that World War One or World War Two? It was World War Two.
Was
No,
it?
it was two. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the 30s and 40s, mate.
So totally appropriate. then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
It'll be a double
you
grab.
just slapped her on the butt as she walked past, and different time. Not saying it's fine
Hey,
now.
it's not fine now. Look, this is Captain America. If you have an issue, this is with him, not us, okay?
1940s America is like Australia in
Wild
the
Wild
80s
West.
with the gollywogs. pretty bad is my point.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if any of that's going to happen. It's going to be animated, so that'd be weird.
It'd be very weird.
But hey, Peggy Carter's going to become Captain America in one of these.
How do you feel
things.
about that?
I don't mind it.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do with it.
Well, I like the fact that she takes, well, reportedly, she takes the super soldier serum instead of Steve, and Steve stays skinny, and then she gets all jacked up on steroids.
There you go.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I also like the fact that it looks like that Steve basically gets a Iron Man suit made for him.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's made from a tank.
Because he's just a skinny nerd.
Yeah.
Well, it's the 1940s, pal.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
I dig it. I think that's really good.
Slimline.
It's, that's repurposing the technology of that time.
Yeah, exactly.
So I really, really dig that.
Mm.
And we get to see the whole crew. I like it.
The Howling Commandos are back. They're back.
Do you reckon the guy who plays Damien Dark is going to be voicing?
If they don't,
wasted.
What else is that guy doing right now?
It's not on Arrow anymore.
He's not on Arrow.
Is he on Legends?
Don't believe so.
He's got nothing.
I feel like
going.
they killed him. I feel like they killed him off. He's got nothing going on.
He was my favorite character.
He was my favorite character when him and Malcolm Merlyn teamed up.
Oh, how good were
Once they got together and the whole Legion of Doom sort of thing.
So good.
That was good.
That's like Legends in its prime.
Yeah. That was way better than season 5 of Arrow or whatever it was when he was the main villain.
That's really amazing that they do that character turnaround.
Yeah.
Because he was so evil and menacing and in Arrow that it was to the point of this is shit.
Yeah.
But they camp him up big time.
Yeah, yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow. Hey, we're going to put you with a whole bunch of other villains. And he's just I love it.
I love it.
This is my life.
Let's turn this up to 11.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I want a Legion of Doom TV show.
No, you don't.
No, I really do.
Don't.
No, I really do.
Really?
Yeah.
On the CW?
On the CW.
Oh, come on, man.
Because I want them to win.
We don't need any more CW shows.
Yes, we do.
You don't even watch the goddamn ones we have.
I'll come back. I'll come back for that.
You'll come back, especially for Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
Have you been watching, I don't know why I'm talking to you about this, but have you been watching Batwoman?
Is that out?
I'm pretty sure it's out.
Really?
Isn't it?
Oh.
Obviously, I haven't.
Either have I.
So that's why I'm trying to
I'll have to do a search.
Bit of a search on the
I have to go to the Bay.
Yeah. Speaking of going to the Bay, and I'm trying to make this work somehow. Okay. No, I've got it.
Right? Okay. You haven't spoiled it yet.
I haven't spoiled it. Haley Steinfeld, right, who was in the movie Bumblebee, which is a spin-off of the Transformers movie by Michael Bay. Got there.
You know what? It would have been a better segue of saying, how Michael Bay's producing or directing Bad Boys 3?
No. No, mine was way better.
Okay, look, we'll work on it.
Hey, we got there.
And
sometimes the longest path traveled is the best. I've heard.
Hey, you know what? It's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
It's about the journey. That's right. Hey,
put it on a shirt.
Anyway, she is an Oscar-nominated actress.
Wow.
And she has been offered the role of Kate Bishop in the upcoming Hawkeye TV series.
Imagine!
I know how excited you are.
Imagine being the daughter to the worst Avenger.
I knew this would get some sort of response out of you, but just try to be positive for a second.
Okay.
All right? This is a really good casting choice.
No, it is. She's lovely.
She is lovely. Have you seen Edge of 17?
No, I haven't.
Fuck, I love that movie, man.
What is it?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Sounds like Freaky Friday.
It's got nothing to do with that.
I don't know.
It's about a kid, and she's 17. She's going through some shit, but it's really heartfelt and it's funny. It's good.
Really?
Get into it.
What, are you saying
Woody Harrelson's in it.
Oh, okay. The Woody.
That piqued your interest,
yeah,
didn't
okay.
it? Yeah.
I'm interested now.
Anyway, if you haven't seen The Edge of 17, you guys go out and see it. It's really good. Haley Steinfeld's in it, and she's possibly going to be Kate Bishop in the upcoming Hawkeye Disney Plus series.
She's a very likable actress.
She's a very likable actress.
And I think that's
good singer too.
Yeah. So that's perfect.
It is perfect. Because they need someone.
They need someone because that is a dog shit character. Actually, you know what? She's much better than Hawkeye. Only because she's not Hawkeye.
Well, oh man, I don't know why you hate Hawkeye.
You know who's better than Hawkeye?
Everyone. Apparently.
Anyone.
Yeah, right.
Anyone. General Ross.
General Ross.
Actually, he is. He's Red Hulk. That's
way
way
he
better.
Can be Red Hulk. Yeah, so that probably is better. Overall, if you had to pick powers,
yeah,
who you
gonna pick?
It's are you gonna be Red Hulk, where you get
fire?
Yeah, if you get hot, you turn into the Hulk. You know what I mean? The hotter you get.
Yeah.
Where we live, we'll be hulking out the whole time.
Hulk activity right here.
I really like Haley Steinfeld anyway. I just want to talk about it quickly just because I do like her. I think she's a terrific actress. She seems like a really nice kid. She's 23. She's not like exactly a kid, but you know.
Well, she's a kid.
And I don't hate her music either.
Wow.
Just throwing it out there. I don't hate the stuff she puts out.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of the Pitch Perfect movies, but she's in them too. So
I like Pitch Perfect.
Okay, I lie. I've seen the first one.
Yeah. But she's not in the first one.
I don't think she's in the first one.
She's in
no.
the second one.
Second and third.
Yeah.
Maybe. Definitely the third.
Definitely the third.
I don't know about the second.
I only saw the third recently this year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, because my wife likes those movies.
Of course. Yes. That old chestnut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that good.
I would not have for a second believed it was.
Because it's kind of like the Bellas are all past their prime. Hey, I'm quite down.
Are they still in school?
No, they're not. They're all like off doing their own thing. They're all getting jobs.
Wait, so they're not even in like college anymore?
No.
Then what are they still in singing competitions for?
Because they're lame.
Oh, okay.
It's an a cappella group, man.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What do you think they're doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably that.
Hey, if anyone out there is
more a cappella.
Yeah, probably. If anyone is out there and they're in an a cappella group, let me know.
Let Kate know and he'll personally apologize.
Yeah. I'll do another open letter on the next week's episode.
No, he will do an a cappella version of I don't know. Sorry.
Sorry? By who?
Just Google sorry song.
Sorry song.
Figure it out.
Okay.
Figure it out for yourself. I'm not here to tell you how to apologize. It's not up to me.
You're my PR guy.
Go find a song.
Okay.
No, I can't think of one off the top of my head.
What do you think of a cappella?
I am not a fan unless it's Boys to Men. That's
fair.
The only a cappella I get into is Boys to Men.
Yeah.
A little bit of Human Nature.
I was going to say, you have to have a little bit of human nature, right?
Nope.
How many? I think they've done 3 albums,
They have had a show in Las Vegas for like the last 15 years or something.
Do you know how much money Vegas show performers make?
It's either a lot or a little.
No, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It was enough that Britney Spears did it for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know because I think Cher has had like a show there for like the longest time as well now or something.
Imagine that.
Yeah, Human Nature.
Insane.
Still working. Oh, well, I don't know if they're still working, but they were.
You know what? They all still look pretty good too.
Do they? I haven't seen them for a while.
Google them.
You need to Google your goddamn sorry song first.
You know what you need to do?
What?
You need to get a cake ready because Google turned 21, bitch.
Yeah, it's now legally old enough to drink.
Yeah. Oh my God. I wonder if there's like beers on the Google search page.
There wasn't. We looked before.
Didn't even notice.
And by the time this comes out, it turned 21 about a week ago.
Oh, okay.
A weekish ago. But yeah, like think about everything. Okay, first of all, 1998. 2 nerds at Stanford University.
Hey.
Just sitting in a room. And
you want to make Facebook? No, let's make
Google. You know when you want to like Google stuff?
Yeah.
But you can't?
No.
Let's make an app.
Yeah.
We'll call it Google.
Hey. You want to Alta Vista something?
I've never wanted to Alta Vista anything in my life.
Imagine if Google didn't exist and Bing was the thing you had to use.
Oh, no. No. How is Bing? Like, how hasn't Google bought out Bing just to throw it in the bin? Honestly.
In the Bing?
In the bin. Because if you search...
They rebuy it and they drop the G. They rebrand it to just Bin.
Honestly, I think if you searched bin in Bing, it would take you to the Bing homepage.
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
That shit. Bing is terrible.
Oh, it's so bad. I remember like when Google was just coming out, there was like a whole bunch of like internet search providers.
Yeah.
There was Yahoo.
Yahoo was probably the one I used the most prior to
me
Google.
too.
Yeah.
There was Alta Vista.
Yeah.
That was also one that I used. That was like when you couldn't find the stuff that you wanted on the others.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was MSN
Mm-hmm.
had one.
Yeah, that was pretty shit too.
Yeah. I was like, what's going on here? I remember the first day I got introduced to Google, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
I was in high school, and I was in my IT class.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I was like, phew, hey, guys. Anyway, my mate comes up to me, and he goes, you need to start using Google. Just go to google.com.
Yeah.
And I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
That's a fucking porn site for sure. And I didn't use it for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right. It was 11 p.m. at night. Typed in Google. Well, this is not what I thought it was.
Yeah. Did it change your life?
Changed my life forever.
How shit was it then?
looked exactly the same as it did now.
Really? So they haven't changed anything?
Yeah. I mean, they've changed, obviously, the algorithms
No,
and
they
stuff.
haven't changed a
thing.
thing. It's still running the same 1998 code.
Does Google still have the, like, I'm feeling lucky?
Yeah.
Does it?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Did you ever used to use it?
No.
Wow.
I don't even, I am not even, and I swear to God this is true, not even 100% sure what it does.
It takes you to the first results webpage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just know, like
What?
if you know
Yeah.
that's what's coming up, you'd be like if you were searching Comic Confidential,
Yes.
you just go, I'm feeling lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'd take you to that 1997 movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly though, like I don't remember the first time I used Google.
Really?
I don't remember it at all, but at some point, some sweaty nerd put me onto it as well.
Far
And
out.
I owe them my life. What would we do without it?
Oh,
Honestly, like there was a situation the other day, work related, obviously not going to talk about it, but it involved needing to like keep in contact with somebody quite quickly via email.
yes.
And so we could just do that out on the road through iPads, all that sort of stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Imagine for a second though, you didn't have that technology.
Oh,
How did we do anything? I legitimately don't remember how we lived our lives prior to things like Google,
Smartphones,
Apple,
yeah.
smartphones, etc.
Well, you know what? The smartphone would be useless without Google.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
It'd
sure,
be an iPod.
It'll be an iPod. Yeah, exactly. Because the only reason I use my phone is to message people
Yep.
or Google shit.
That's true. And listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
That's pretty much exactly what I do.
Like, they need to rename smartphones Googleizers.
Googleizers. I currently have about 45 open web pages on my
I'm
phone.
the worst,
I
man.
don't even know how many.
And like, everyone's important.
You can't close them.
No, because
You
like,
just got to open a new one.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
so bad.
So these kids, these nerds, but I mean that in a good way. Like I don't mean that. Like I'm not trying to be derogative or anything.
I know.
like
This
that.
is the bully episode.
It's not the bully episode. It's the fat shaming episode.
Oh,
Neither of these
sorry.
guys were fat. I
How do
don't
you know?
think. I don't know.
Google it.
Yeah, Google it. Were the Google founders fat? Anyway, they created something great, didn't they?
It's pretty
and here
amazing.
we are today.
I have so many Google devices in my house.
They're 20 years older, so they're probably, in their mid 40s or early 40s.
Isn't that disgusting?
Billionaires.
Good for them.
Probably disgusting billionaires. Like,
Probably.
to the point where it's like, you don't
Like
even
Bill Gates
need any of that money. What are you doing with that money?
Swimming in
Unless
their
they
pools.
sold it. Maybe they sold it and I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Somebody else owned
Who
it.
knows?
Who knows?
It's quite amazing. Like
Google that.
Like if you if you go from like just a little search engine
Yeah.
to what they are now.
Yeah.
Like what a massive growth in like 20 years.
Well, think about it. It's become one of those brands in of itself, like similar to like a Band-Aid or something like that, where, you're not, Band-Aid's just a brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't even know what to call it without calling it Band-Aid.
A plaster.
It's like a plaster, like
Yeah.
a wound plaster or something.
Put the blood stopper on.
Put the blood patch on.
Yeah.
So, it's the same sort of thing with Google. Like,
Yep.
it's literally just Google it. Like,
Totally.
it's just look it up. You know what you got to do
Oh,
when
if
somebody says Google it.
Exactly. If I don't know something,
Yeah.
I know where I need to go.
Exactly.
If I can't figure something out, what do I do?
You Google it. I tell you what you don't do. Bing it.
Fuck that.
Nobody does. We got one more thing we got to talk about
Oh, what's that?
very quickly before we head out the door
Ooh.
to Google the night away.
Okay.
I think that's probably what's going to happen for the rest of the night. Birds of Prey teaser,
Oh, yes.
which dropped sometime. There was an international. So apparently there is an international teaser that's playing in theaters internationally. And that was leaked. And now they've finally leaked an English version, like an English language version
Yeah.
of that same thing. What did you think? It's very short. It's only about 35, 45 seconds.
Yeah. You know what? It made me go, oh, I forgot how rough Harley Quinn's accent is.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it was really grinding.
But it's like, it's true-ish enough to the character.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was still like, oh, it's been a few years since I've heard that.
When was Suicide Squad? That was like 2017?
Was it?
Oscar-winning Suicide Squad. Google it.
Yeah, Google it. Google it.
When was the Oscar winner Suicide Squad?
Yeah, look, I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I think it looks cool.
You know what I'm most excited for?
Jude Law's in it.
Yeah, Jude Law. Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
I'm keen to see him.
Is Jude Law in this movie?
No. I'll let it slide.
I could have sworn he was.
No, he was in Captain Marvel, mate.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Close movies.
Yeah.
Similar properties. I'll let it go.
Thanks.
But Ewan McGregor, I want to see him be a loose unit.
I think he will be. Sorry, you caught me mid creaming soda.
Wow.
Pepsi Max.
You're
soda.
creaming yourself.
I am creaming myself over this teaser. I think it looks fun, but
I still don't know what it's about.
Well, I don't know what it's about. It's about
I know it's a teaser.
Emancipation of Harley Quinn or whatever the goddamn title's called.
But the world's longest title.
The world's longest title. But I will forever be reminded of the Suicide Squad trailers and how much I loved them.
Yes.
And how much I thought this movie is going to be the best fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. And it turned out it was trash.
But you rated it at the time.
No, I didn't. Shut up. There's nothing that exists. We've got to do enough episodes that our Suicide Squad episode doesn't exist on iTunes anymore. Look, you're allowed to change opinions over time. Your taste grows. You mature like a fine wine. And
all you do now is wine.
It's like I've lost the wine bit. I'm just the grape that that just gets old and wrinkly.
That's all wrinkly.
I will see this movie.
What are you more excited for, Birds of Prey or Bad Boys for Life?
Birds of Prey. Come on now. Bad Boys for Life looks fucking terrible. Birds of Prey looks like it could be pretty good. We haven't seen much yet.
Yeah.
But like I like the way the music intercut with the trailer, but again, just reminds me of bloody Suicide Squad, doesn't it? Because that was all really good.
That was really good.
And that was all of Harley Quinn. It was all Harley Quinn. Every Harley Quinn moment.
Absolutely, yeah, it was
in those trailers.
And even moments that weren't in the movie were in that trailer.
Exactly. So I'm going to go in this very cautiously because I have been burnt before.
Wow.
And you can only fool me so many times before I say, you know what? You get one more shot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There you go. You know, it'll probably be the last one from him.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. Like, I think
interesting to see what happens with this DC universe.
Well, and that's something that because and I know we're going long, and I'll make this very quick. But I did watch Aquaman again the other day.
Oh, right.
Don't rate it. Even on second watching, I think it's good. Okay. That's where I sit with it. It's where I sat then. It's where I sit now. It did not get any better on second viewing.
Yeah.
Partner watched it for the first time. She didn't get it. She's like, what's happening?
It's one of the most far out ones.
Yeah, more so because like she's seen everything else. Like it's not that she doesn't understand the characters or anything like that.
But you have to have like half a bit of knowledge about the character.
It's not even that it was outrageous that people were riding on sharks or anything like that. Her thoughts were exactly the same as mine, that it was just tonally weird. Like,
it didn't know what it wanted to be.
They were just bits and pieces that were just like, what the hell? And why the hell is this goddamn Pitbull song coming out of nowhere all of a sudden? You know? Anyway, I didn't want to harp on Aquaman, but my point is, I watched it and then it got me thinking, like, what is the future of the DC universe currently? Like, what are they going to do?
What's the only thing they have on the books at the moment is this potential Flash movie, and that's really it.
Well, obviously we've got Wonder Woman 2 coming.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 2. Maybe we're getting these Matt Reeves Batman trilogies.
Well, we're getting at least one. It's about it. Hey, this movie in its current form is 1,000 times further along than the Flash movie currently.
Oh, possibly. But where's this Man of Steel 2?
Not happening. Henry Cavill's not coming back.
Yes, he will.
I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure it's done.
Nah.
I don't think they could reach an agreement.
He's still contractually obliged.
I don't believe he is.
Really?
Yeah. He might have one more appearance, maybe. But, you know, I don't know what they're going to do. Wonder Woman seems to be the future.
Yes.
But even that, like...
Where's that go?
Yeah, where does it go?
Like without everyone else?
Does it stand on its... Like, can it stand on its own? I feel like, yes, it can. But where does it go from there? Because you know what I mean? Or does it just become its own self-contained trilogy and we just forget about the world building altogether?
Because, I mean, we've got the Joker coming out.
Yeah. And which has got nothing to do with anything.
No, but it'll be part of the DCEU. It will. I guarantee it has to be because it's using the property.
I don't believe it will.
No, it will be.
I believe it'll be like an Elseworlds.
Yeah, but I think it'll use that whole intro.
Right.
Because they're doing the world of DC.
Sure.
It's not the DCEU anymore. So this is basically their way of moving into
DCEU for life.
DCEU for life. Yeah, bad boys. So I just think we're going to get these self-contained little stories because I reckon this Batman movie is going to be set in a, like a timeless world. And like, this is one of the worst fucking examples, but like the Tim Burton Batmans.
Yeah.
And stuff like that where, here, perfect example is a George Clooney Batman.
Oh,
bad movie.
Yeah.
But it was kind of set.
I get what you're saying.
It was set in this like futuristic, but also like classic world.
Yeah.
Where you didn't really know what year it was or you couldn't pinpoint it.
Yeah. A weird world where Batman credit cards worked and suits had nipples and whatnot. Yeah.
And they could drive up the side of buildings. But it was also incredibly futuristic, but everyone had old phones. Kind of like the Gotham TV show.
series. Yeah. Look, I get it. It really got me thinking as to what the future is. Are they ever going to try to bring these back together? And I think they can't at this point because we know Ben Affleck is gone.
He's done.
So he's done. I am pretty sure Henry Cavill is done, but we've got Shazam, and that did well enough that it's obviously going to get a sequel.
Yep.
You've got Aquaman that made $1 billion, so that's definitely going to get a sequel, regardless of whether we want it or not. But then you're also going to get Wonder Woman 2, which I would say is probably going to do quite well, just based on the anticipation, and it's going to be a summer movie.
Where the fuck is the trailer?
It's got to be coming soon.
It has to.
It's got to be coming soon. I think, this movie is going to be mid next year.
And this has been like lockdown tight because I haven't purposely gone looking for anything, but Kirsten Wiig has not been leaked as Cheetah yet, an image at all.
No, which is good.
Which is good.
We don't want any of this.
But I kind of want to see it.
Steve Trevor, Chris Pine hasn't been leaked as Martian Manhunter yet.
Yeah.
Guarantee that's happening.
Guarantee it.
We will see what happens with the future of it. I think it's just interesting to try to hypothesize as to where they kind of go. And I know we've done it before, like we've spoken about it plenty of times. But when you really kind of sit down and think about it, it's like it's kind of over. Like there is no way.
There's a lot of dead ends.
There's a lot of dead ends. There's no way they can bring this shared universe back now. They're still trying to push the Flash with Ezra Miller though, and they're still trying to push Aquaman, and they're still trying to push Wonder Woman, and there's enough of these things that are going on, but you've taken out two of the main characters.
Oh, yeah. How do you continue your DC or your world of DC with your two biggest characters in limbo?
Well, effectively, imagine taking out Captain America and Iron Man, and then trying to make Avengers. You know what I mean? It wouldn't work.
They literally just did that.
No, they didn't though.
Next one, Troy.
No, there are no more Avengers movie. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Building it from the start.
Yeah.
And then going, well, now those two are gone. Fuck it, we're out. Fuck it, we're out.
Fuck it, we're out.
That's it.
Yeah. We should probably do an episode on that.
We should probably
if we can fit it into the next couple of episodes that we got left. Yeah, I'd like to talk about the future of the DCEU.
We could probably talk about the future of that and the future of Marvel. We could talk about the future of everything. But DC is probably more interesting. Really,
yeah, I reckon so.
All right, well, that's it, man.
Yeah, that's it for another week. We'll be back next week, but in the meantime, go leave us a review, you bitches.
Oh, well, now they're not going to.
No, wait. Go leave us a review, you bad boys.
You really need to get that soundbite on there. If you want to check out past episodes or the other great shows on our network, head to ccradio.com.au. Do it.
Do it now.
That's all I'm going to say about that. Do it sexy. And what else is there?
Oh, imagine if they rebooted True Lies.
I would fucking riot.
I would burn my house down in protest.
Yeah. And you know
with
what?
With me in it.
With you in it. Well, that'll show them.
Yeah, boy, oh boy.
Yeah. Anyway, just say the last thing.
And finally, join our Facebook listener community. Search for Comic Confidential Listener Community.
Correct.
That's it. Do that. Join
Facebook.
us. Let us know what your favorite
Is there still a question? Is there still a question to get in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you a bad boy?
To what extent are you a bad boy? The only answer is for life.
Yeah. How long are you a bad boy for?
Can we change the
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Excellent. That is
I'm going to boot everyone out of that group and they have to rejoin. And if they don't answer correctly, they're gone.
Oh, that's terrific. That is it. As always, I'm Troy.
I'm Cade.
And this has been Comic Confidential.
Cheers.
Peace.
I should have said I'm a bad boy.